Hey guys, welcome to the lab. We're going to talk about pulling today, specifically the kipping pull-up and some of the things that you can do to resolve some pain and even enhance your performance over the long term. We're going to release some more videos for you guys on accessory movements and on some movements that you can use in your warm-ups to make sure you're nice and active going into your Metcons or going into your strength work. But right now, let's talk about good positions, bad positions, what's a healthy shoulder, what's an unhealthy shoulder, rather than just worrying about getting your chin over the bar. What we see all the time in pull-ups in class, especially with kipping pull-ups, is shoulders that are not active. So when people are doing their kip, they've got their head tucked into their shoulders, and not only does it look ridiculous, but it is also really bad for your shoulder. If you think about it, your shoulder is the most mobile joint in your body, right? It's a floating shoulder. So we have a lot of muscles surrounding those shoulders to help us get it into a good position, but if you don't know what you're doing with it, it's really easy to let them get into a bad position. So a good position is when you use your lat to pull your shoulder down into its socket, right? That's gonna help you pack your shoulder down and keep it in a good position as you're moving through that beat swing, right? And kind of maintaining that as you fall through into multiple reps of your beat swing. And as soon as you start getting tired through your pull-ups and you start feeling this thing happening where you're losing that lat activation, okay, it's time to drop off the bar, take a second, take a rest. And if you can't maintain an active shoulder, it's time to scale what you're doing so that you can have healthy shoulders over the long term. Okay, now that we know that maintaining an active shoulder is important, what does that look like? How do we do it? Okay, so right now you can think about when you're doing your kipping pull-ups, when you're doing your butterfly pull-ups, especially the butterfly pull-ups, keeping the elbows closer together is going to help you keep your lat more active, right? You can try that out on your own. You can squeeze your lat down as hard as you can, right? Elbows in nice and close. Feel your lat with your other arm. And then as soon as you move your arm out, you can feel your lat want to kind of shut off. It's harder to keep it active. So elbows close together, especially as you drop through that butterfly pull-up, that's going to really help. With your normal kipping pull-up, same thing. When you're pulling up for the bar, we never want to see elbows flare out, right? The lats aren't going to be active. You're not going to be able to pull very high that way. That's how you get up into your neck, and that's not very good. So elbows close, shoulders down, right? And then you can check out some more of our other videos to start teaching you how to get into those positions, how to strengthen those positions, because there's a couple of reasons why that can happen, right? It can be you don't have the muscle strength to get in those positions, or it can be neurologically, your brain doesn't know how to activate those positions. Check out those videos to build a better understanding, right? Instead of just worrying about getting your chin over the bar.